Hello, sweet Doc Marten friends, and welcome back to today's video.
We found the picture that we took when we brought in New Year.
So today we're taking Lainey's idea. It is a phenomenal one, and we are going to talk Doc Martens. All of my Doc Martens got stolen. My house burned down. Let's create whatever scenario you'd like. And I need to replace them. These are the 5 pairs that I took the time to curate and think about which ones would go with every single one of my outfits, level up my outfits, and are super functional. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of advice to you guys if you want to get into Doc Martens, or maybe you have some already and you're missing one of these pairs from your collection. I am going to highly recommend you invest in some of these pairs. Without further ado, let's get into the Doc Martens I would immediately replace. The first pair that I would immediately replace are the MIE George Mules. These babies they're phenomenal. I kind of purchased these on a whim. I did think about kind of like what I would style them with, but I was like, these just look super practical, super functional. They are incredibly functional, and they don't have sport mode. I guess that's what people are calling it now, where you can flip it up in the back, but it is adjustable and super easy to slip on. This is real leather, and the sleekness of these allows you to dress them up or dress them down. What you would think would just be a simple shoe, like only a shoe that you'd be able to wear maybe with loungy outfits, actually a shoe that pairs extremely well with everything in your wardrobe. I have worn these with skirts, with dresses, with shorts. They look good, they look sleek, they look really high end with any outfit, so I would immediately have to repurchase these. I'm going to try to link all these pairs down below for you guys as well as I go through them. There's a lot of variations of these, but this particular pair, the MIE George Mule with the black leather, personally I think is the best. I own another pair of the suede ones, but these just take the cake for me. I couldn't live without them. Next, we're going to include a pair of sandals because I rave about these all the time on my Instagram, particularly on my Instagram. I will link that down below for you as well. It's right here, Fashion Bedeviled, but these just take the cake, guys, for sandals. Not only are they platforms, so they're going to make you look taller, the sleekness of your foot in these is incredible to me. So impressed by the design of the sandal. I don't know what to say except for the fact that they're extremely comfortable. I wear them to work for hours. I've never had pain. There was no break-in process with these. And again, they go with every single thing that you could think of. Dresses, skirts, denim. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. Summer comes around and these are the first style of Doc Marten that I am absolutely reaching for. Without a doubt, love these so much. Could not live without them. Could not live without them. Next is a pair of loafers. So these babies, guys, like, I have a lot of Doc Marten loafers, I do. But these are so androgynous, and they're also very sleek. They have like the hair on, so there's some texture to these, which gives an outfit such a level up. If you are not so much an androgynous person, or you don't have androgyny in your style, you're more feminine, these probably aren't the loafer for you. But I can say that Doc Marten has tons of loafer options. Doc Marten loafer should just be in your wardrobe in general, but these particular ones are the ones that I would repurchase immediately, just because of the edginess and the androgyny of the loafer. Ooh, do I love it, especially when I pair something more feminine on top. Super comfortable. I had no break-in process with these at all. They fit me perfectly. I love the design of these. I reach for these all the time, especially this summer. I have really been reaching for these, and when I first got them, I wanted to style them right away, so I knew they were gonna be my favorite pair. If you are looking for something, a staple loafer in your wardrobe, and you don't want to drop like $1,000 on a Prada pair of loafers, and you want to be comfortable, a Doc Marten loafer. Next pair. So these are more of a seasonal pair, I think, for me personally. I just tend to reach for these more so in the fall and the winter. The Leona boot. I have these, I think, in 3 colors, but these are so sick. Like, every time I pull these out, I love everything I pair them with. They're very feminine. I almost want to say they are the most feminine boot that Doc Marten makes. Dare I say it, boho style boot that is going to give edge to your outfits. The Leona boot is the one you want. And I started to kind of notice that I do carry some boho in my style, and it kind of made me uncomfortable when I realized that, but I do. And it's okay. I've started to accept it. I just love the design of these. And look, there's a sticker on the side. Particularly this like butterscotch brown color. You can tell they are one of my most worn pairs. They actually have some wear on the leather here. Not to say I wouldn't wear these in the summer, but I just get so much pumpkin cream cold brew spooky fall vibes with these boots. Leona boot, definitely a staple, definitely one that can be really, really dressy with a lot of your outfits. All right, next one is almost a given, is the classic Jaden boot. When I say I could not live without these, Jaden boot is so fire. Come on, guys, we all know and love the Jaden. I think it was what brought the rise back to Doc Martens, was this boot, and it was my first pair, but the leather has held up so well on these. I'm impressed at how well it's held up. Again, these were purchased like 5 years ago. I don't think Doc Marten has the same quality as they used to, dare I say that, but these are so good. I've had these for 6 years almost, and you can't, I don't think you can tell. Personally, I couldn't live without these. Xgirl released a collab with Doc Marten, and I have to say it was probably my absolute favorite collab. These, oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna try to find a link for these, but I'm pretty sure these are rare. But you can almost always find people reselling styles of these online because there's a huge return on Doc Martens. I always say that owning Doc Martens is like owning a Jeep. They don't really lose value. It's interesting, but for like a shoe, Doc Martens really holds up their values, especially vintage pairs or pairs that were even like from 4 or 5 years ago. You're gonna make money off of these if you resell them. Love the Exgirl canvas Jaden Max. Explain how well Doc Martens does a classic combat boot. The Ghanies happen to be poking out here, and this collab was also another one of my favorites. I almost put these in this haul, but I would just have to say I'd choose these over these because of comfortability. You go with more, and they have a more classic combat boot design, so they're just more practical. But man, if you can get your hands on these Exgirl boots, I would say definitely do it. So edgy, so punk. They give that classic 80s punk vibe to me. They are very vintage looking, even though they aren't vintage. I don't really know what to say, guys, other than, yeah, these are the 5 pairs that I would immediately go to repurchase if I lost all my Doc Martens, and I probably would be happy with them. That's all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, please comment and subscribe. As always, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for all the love and the growth, and again, comment down below if you guys have any ideas about what you want to see next. I love just creating content off of my Doc Martens being the base, styling videos, and I haven't really done any reviews because that isn't really the direction I wanted to go with my channel once I kind of sat down and thought about it. But if you guys want to see reviews, you can definitely let me know down below. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.